Yo, what's up everybody? It's Trendwired Solutions, and we're diving deep into the world of AI tools for coding. Yeah, you heard that right. AI is changing the game right now, even when it comes to building apps and software. Today we're going to break down some of the most talked about AI coding tools out there. We're talking GitHub Copilot, Tabnine, Kite, the whole squad. We'll look at what they do, how they actually work in practice, and of course the big question, should you be using these things in your workflow? Whether you're a coding pro or just curious about the future of software, you definitely want to stick around for this one. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about GitHub Copilot. Now, if you're into coding, you've definitely heard of GitHub, right? It's where all the cool kids hang out, share code, and collaborate on projects. But Copilot, this is next level stuff. Imagine this. You're stuck on a piece of code, right? You're staring at the screen, you've tried everything, and you're about to lose it. Then boom, Copilot swoops in with a suggestion like it read your mind or something. It can actually generate entire lines of code, suggest functions, even write comments for you. I know, it sounds crazy. But we're talking about an AI that's been trained on a massive data set of public code. That means it's learned the patterns, the syntax, the best practices. It's like having a super-powered coding buddy looking over your shoulder. The early reviews on this are really impressive. People are saying it speeds up their workflow, helps them avoid typos and errors, and even teaches them new things along the way. Of course, it's not perfect. Sometimes it can give you suggestions that are a little off. But hey, even human coding buddies mess up sometimes, right? The key takeaway here is that Copilot is learning and evolving constantly. Up next, we're checking out Tabnine, another player in the AI coding space. Stick around. Alright, so we've talked about GitHub Copilot, but now let's shift gears and talk about Tabnine. This is another big player in the AI coding assistant game, and it's bringing some serious heat. Now, like Copilot, Tabnine is all about code completion. But here's the thing. Tabnine is known for its speed and its ability to work with a ton of different programming languages. We're talking Python, JavaScript, Java, C++, you name it. Tabnine's got you covered. One of the things that sets Tabnine apart is its focus on privacy. See, a lot of these AI tools, they send your code to the cloud to be processed. But Tabnine, they offer a local mode, which means everything happens right there on your computer. So if you're working on sensitive projects, that peace of mind is a big deal. But it's not just about privacy. Tabnine is also super customizable. You can tweak the settings to match your coding style, tell it which libraries and frameworks you use most, and even create your own custom code completions. In terms of accuracy and how helpful it is, Tabnine is right up there with the best. It learns from your coding patterns and gets better over time. Whether you're using VS Code, Atom, Sublime Text, or any other popular editor, Tabnine slides right in, no problem. So, we've got Copilot, we've got Tabnine, but hold up, we've got another one to check out, Kite. Stay tuned.
So far, we've talked about GitHub Copilot and Tabnine, which are both amazing for AI-powered code completion. But now let's switch gears a bit and talk about Kite. Kite is doing things a little differently. See, while it offers code completion like the others, Kite's real strength is its focus on providing you with instant documentation and code examples. Imagine this, you're working on a project, and you come across a function you've never seen before. Instead of having to open up your browser and dig through documentation, Kite pops up right in your editor with all the info you need. It's like having a coding encyclopedia right at your fingertips. And it's not just basic documentation. Kite can show you real-world code examples of how that function is used, pulled from a massive database of open-source projects. Talk about a time saver, but Kite doesn't stop there. It also has this feature called Jump to Definition, which lets you instantly see how a function is defined, even if it's in a different file. Now, in terms of code completion, Kite might not be quite as advanced as Copilot or Tabnine just yet, but it's catching up fast. Kite's focus on documentation and code discovery makes it a really valuable tool for both beginners and experienced coders. Okay, so we've seen what these AI coding tools can do, but now let's get real. What are the actual pros and cons of bringing AI into your workflow? Let's break it down.
Let's talk about AI coding tools. Are they all there cracked up to be? Let's get into the pros and cons. First, the good stuff. AI tools boost productivity and reduce errors. They automate tasks and help you learn new skills. But there are concerns. Over-reliance can erode your coding skills. And there's always a security risk. Finally, what about creativity? I see AI as a collaborator, not a replacement. So, we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about AI coding assistants like GitHub Copilot, Tabnine, and Kite. They boost productivity, reduce errors, and teach new things. But there are downsides, like over-reliance and security concerns. Should we rely on these tools? There's no easy answer. It depends on your workflow and project type. But AI isn't going anywhere. It's only getting more powerful and integrated. Stay informed and watch how it evolves. The tools now are just a glimpse of what's to come. Human creativity and problem-solving are still key. It's up to us to wield these tools effectively.
That's a wrap on this deep dive into the world of AI tools for coding. Hopefully you're walking away from this feeling informed, maybe a little bit mind-blown, and ready to try some of this stuff out for yourselves. Seriously, if you found this video helpful at all, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more tech deep dives, and don't be shy. Share this with your friends, especially your coding buddies. Let's get this conversation started. And hey, while you're at it, let me know in the comments down below which AI coding tool you're most hyped about. Is it Copilot, Tabnine, Kite, or something else entirely? I want to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep coding, keep creating, and stay tuned for more tech insights. Peace.